All right, what's good, everybody? It's Mark over at Body Bag Mag, and we're here on the phone with Stockton, California's own Okwerdz. What's good, homie?
Yeah. What's good, man? How you doing?
Chilling, man. Glad to be on the phone with you. What have you been up to?
Man, just working on a lot, man. We got a couple tours coming up. Got 3 new battles, 3 new CDs. Revamping the YouTube, the website, T-shirts, all kind of shit, man. Staying busy.
Awesome, dude. Just like you said, we got a lot to talk about right now, so let's start with the 2-on-2s. You're doing a tour with Disaster. How did that come about?
Honestly, me and Disaster have been talking about doing 2-on-2s for like a year now. And we've had several already that were supposed to be locked in, and, many things fell through. Like, we were supposed to battle 360 Injustice in Australia. 360 was in some sort of accident and was hospitalized, so the battle got canceled. Right. We had a couple more that were supposed to go down, and some of the shit just fell through. Hopefully we can make it work another time, but finally, we got some people stepped up to the plate and wanted to make it happen.
Nice.
All around the same time, which was crazy. So we just decided, we had all the promoters, kind of save some money on the whole thing by everybody going in on the plane tickets instead of us going straight there, coming back home, going back there, coming back home. You know what I mean? So we just made it all in one swoop. Yeah. So it'd be cheaper for everybody. We all help each other out and make it work.
Dope. 2-on-2s are kind of weird, to be honest with you. I think like they're either really good or they're really bad. How do you prepare for something like that?
Man, it's been interesting because me and Disaster have we both have a lot of battles this month, so we kind of just been writing on our own. You know what I mean? Writing a bunch of bars, getting them memorized, etc. And then we're gonna be meeting up at some point to kind of structure some shit, put it together, and we're gonna have some time on the road as well to practice. So I think we're gonna be real good in terms of preparation. You know what I mean? It's going really well. I've never had to write so many battles in 1 month in the written format, so it's something I'm not really used to, but it's surprisingly going really well and on schedule. So
nice.
It's gonna be dope.
With Diz coming here and DNA going out there, is there a real hometown advantage? Is that something that you feel is relevant or even at all?
Everywhere you go is going to have bias to a certain extent, because obviously they want the hometown guy to win. But at the end of the day, man, like, I can't really speak on New York because I haven't battled there in many years.
Right.
But as far as the West Coast right now, like, every line that's ever been said to me that was dope got the reaction it deserved.
Gotcha.
Nobody was hating on Hollow when he was battling me. Every good line T-Rex had against me, crowd was going bananas.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't really, fools, maybe they say that people react heavy when I say a line or whatever, and that's neither here nor there, but motherfuckers are acting like people are dead when the other guys are acting.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
I don't know.
Well, how would you describe...
You got to deal with it. You got to know your crowd.
Exactly.
You got to know who you're catering to. You know what I'm saying? People watch my battle with Arsenal, and they're like, yo, if he said that shit in New York, it wouldn't get reaction. It's like, no shit.
Right.
If I went to New York, I would have said some totally different shit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, when I was writing for Arsenal, there were several things that I was writing that I felt would only work on the East Coast because California wasn't too familiar with them at the time, so I scrapped it and didn't say it.
Gotcha. I think you have to adapt to your environment for sure.
You absolutely have to adapt, and that's why, my first round against Arsenal, all the shit I said in the very beginning about I could talk about this, and this, but no one's going to know about it, that's all the shit that I wanted to say.
Right.
But, you know what I mean? You got to adapt. You can't bitch about it when you lose. Because a lot of the times, those battles where they say the crowd is biased, that person still won anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the time, they rightfully won the battle.
Yeah, I think it has a lot.
You can't watch Passwords versus Hollow the Dawn and say anybody was biased.
Right. I think a good crowd in general will know what's up.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be completely real. Like, the West Coast crowd is contrived of people that have been watching battles for 12 plus years, whether it's freestyle shit on beat, whether it's Smack DVD, whether it's 106 in Park, whether it's Scribble Jam, whether it's anything old and new. There's such a smart crowd, and they know all the little details about all the fucking battle leagues, and that's why I really love to battle there.
That's a good
because
point.
It's a very educated crowd, and they're not afraid to cheer for somebody.
For sure. So how would you describe the stylistic differences of the coasts then? You know, of the specific MCs and then also even the crowds.
Well, I guess certain people are looking for certain things. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people that can adapt to both. I mean, it seems over there it's more they like a lot of cadence and rap style and a lot more tougher shit. You know what I mean? And
yep.
That's fine. It seems like now. I mean, back in the day, battling in New York, they loved jokes. Right. Seems like now there's not so much anymore. But I don't really tell a lot of jokes when I rap anyway.
Right.
So,
I mean, let's just get right to it. It's no secret that you would like to appear on the URL stage. Why hasn't that happened yet?
It's not even just URL in particular. Okay. I just want to battle out there in general. You know what I'm saying? In New York, to be honest. But as far as why I haven't been on URL is because I don't know. I feel like they brush me off and don't really take me serious, or maybe they do and they just don't want me to go there. But either way, they toss me the worst fucking possible opponents ever, and I just feel kind of insulted by it, to be honest with you.
Right. Do you still feel that you are underrated, even with the resume that you have?
I wouldn't say that I'm underrated. I've gotten an amazing amount of love. You know what I mean? People have put me on their top lists. Like, I don't feel like I, you know what I mean? Like I deserve all these props that I'm not getting or anything like that. No, I think I'm in a real good place.
Right. I mean, one part of it, I think, is that you might be the face of Grind Time, and that is a kind of a big deal. As far as going back and forth and making that transition. How does Grind Time feel about you jumping to another league or doing anything like that?
I haven't really talked to them about it. But they know at this point that if a good offer is made for me to go do a battle on URL, they know, that it's more than some competition between league shit. They know that it's something that I have to do as a fucking man, that I have to go to New York and do a battle. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not really about you're leading us and going to URL. You know what I mean? They know this is something that I have to do.
Right. I mean, I think your next battle is going to be in New York pretty much, whether it be 1-on-1 or Grind Time East Coast, Smack. Who would it be if you could pick it?
I think probably go with Matt Hoffa, who I'd want to battle the most, just because I feel like out of all the battle rappers, we're talking active. I'm not talking about all those guys that act like they don't need battle rap anymore and they're so cool and rich and blah, blah, blah when they're not. I'm talking about people that actually battle right now. Right. I would pick Matt Hoffa probably because I feel like stylistically, we're very different, but I feel like our styles would match very well in battle, and he would say all the right things to me in the situation, and I would say all the right things to him. I think it would be a really dope battle.
I totally agree. So battle rap popularity is pretty much reaching its peak right now. From European leagues, Canada, Australia, Philippines.
Oh, it's everywhere.
How long do you think it can actually last?
Well, really, it just depends, I guess. As long as it's still progressing and reaching new popularity, and as long as there's always, bottom line is as long as there's always fresh battles. You know what I mean? Like the way things have been, battling has always gone in cycles to where a new trend in battling will happen, and then everybody will play it the fuck out until it gets corny, and then battling will be stale for a little bit, and then the new thing will come, and this has been going on for like 10 years, you know what I mean? So if this shit ever gets stale, something coming back, don't worry. Battling is not going to just die.
Right.
It is definitely as big as it's been, and it's been crazy witnessed. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. What's going on musically for you then?
I got 3 new CDs in the works right now, plus an album that I'm going to jump on right after that. The first of which is a CD with me and my homeboy Collage that's probably going to come out around the time that the 2-on-2 battles start dropping.
Nice.
So we're finishing that up now, and then I have a record with Immaculate and Only One that, whenever my next battle after them come out, that shit will probably come out, or whenever his next battle comes out, or something like that, is what I'm guessing. Then the third one is is a CD with my dude XI that'll, you know what I mean, will come out accordingly as well. Like, I'm going to be dropping everything with a battle, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, a bonus for everybody. Then the album will probably be sometime in 2012 if we don't die by then.
I mean, speaking of that, battle rap has pretty much become, a staple in the underground, if not the underground itself right now. Do you feel that the underground is doing a good job of supporting and sustaining itself as, a big movement against the mainstream, or not even against, but just, juxtaposed to the mainstream?
The way I see it, man, music is we're going through a renaissance period right now, man, where a lot of people, whether they be a big radio star or someone like me, we're getting a lot of the same playing fields right now. Like, I notice things where, instead, like, MTV don't even really have a lot of, like, music videos anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody wants to watch a music video, they're going to go on YouTube or WorldStar or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, when I get the same opportunity, because of the internet, really, when I get the same opportunities as somebody famous, you know what I mean? When I go on WorldStar and see one of my battles has more views than, like, fucking Travis Barker video does, then I know we're on a similar playing field as far as where music is going. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of indie dudes.
And demand.
It's coming together, you know what I mean?
For sure.
It's all starting to come together. Just whoever's creative, whoever's got something dope, they're gonna be getting a lot easier opportunities than before with the internet.
Gotcha.
So I don't even really generalize it anymore, like underground, mainstream. It's all starting to, like, fuse together. You know what I'm saying? When Lil Wayne is announcing he wants to do a song with Tech Nine, you know what I'm saying? That's where this shit is going.
For sure. Any last shout outs you want to make?
Shouts to all the fans watching and shit. You know what I mean? Everybody supporting, picking up the records, the T-shirts. You know what I mean? Make sure you go to Okwerdz.com. YouTube.com/Okwerdz, Twitter.com/ basically everything ever /Okwerdz, and I have a fucking page.
Nice. All right, Ock, that's it, man. Thanks for the interview. Hope to see you in the ring soon, man.
Yep. Peace.